it went real well with the chicken. Because I figured, well, you know, temperature hot chicken as well as, you know, spicy hot chicken might be a little rough. All right, let's bring her up here. So, you know, maybe let's try and add some ranch dressing for it to dip into. That was pretty good. Kind of hit the spot. I think Skyrim is always low on volume. I have it like maxed out in game. But OBS doesn't pick up. The game's just not very loud in general. So I think maybe if I, well, I'll probably have to wait until after it's, you know, loading the game. Because I can alt-tab out of the game, just it doesn't like it if I do that in a loading screen. And it always gives me the spinning beach ball of death. It's still loading, it's just struggling. And getting a different E and B, one that was already pretty performance resourceful, as in, you know, it's not using up a whole lot of performance, meant that I could actually not have too many lags. It does lag from time to time. All right, let's get out of the game here. Go into, what do we want? Oh God, why am I alt-tabbing? I forgot why I'm alt-tabbing. Oh, to increase the volume. Okay. So I believe we still have some elves to kill. Well, the jig is up, so I can, you know, get rid of the shield now. And, go back to this. What is it? Is it 4 for the spell? Or is it 3? 3 is for the Blight Curse. Probably need a torch. So there's still, I think, Alt-Shift-Tab back. Okay. I'm feeling peckish. Well, let's go ahead and fix that. Let's have... Got a lot of alcohol on us. Let's have some cooked potato. So for those who don't remember, we actually had to break out a fellow companion from jail. And this is a Thalmor prison. And the way we were going to get in is to disguise ourselves as an Imperial officer. And we have the ability, or not the ability, but the option to, we had the option to, talk our way into our objective, which is to release the prisoner. But since I'm sure my speech level is not high enough, we failed the speech check, and they immediately figured out that we were not who we seemed. Oh. Thanks for the light, just to turn it out. Alright, let's go search the rest of this prison. Oh, it's got an arcane enchanter. It's very dark in here. Do one of y'all's has a torch? Wonder if I can actually... Nope, I don't actually have any more torches. Well, then I think it's time we leave. Should probably skedaddle. Dash. Halindil. It's quite the, That's quite the, you know, Tolkien elf name.
Come on. We've got to get back to Helgen now.
Nice voice. Alright. Well, maybe just in case there's somebody on the outside. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a break. Probably at the next half hour, maybe hour, and get some more water. Which is probably a good idea for me to hold off on my second cup of coffee. Which a second cup is, it's invisible, but it's one of these. It's kind of big. So maybe I should hold off until I'm fully hydrated. Hey, alright. Which way is back? North. Okay, so we know that north is back. North is back, baby. Got some wolves here. The gale howls across the mountain pass. We're gonna get some wind. Oh, it's huskies. Oh, look out, course. Uh-oh. That's a dragon. Oh, guys, you gotta fight it. I'm not strong enough to fight a dragon just yet. Should have blight cursed it. Blight curse. Come on, dragon. Uh-oh. 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 Alright, let's get him. Fuck. It's a big-ass stagger. Ah! Ah, it burns. Ouch. Oh, wrong button. Oh, he's dead. Woo! Good job, guys. Am I the Dragonborn? Nothing to say, have you? I'm the Dragonborn. The fucking compression on that. Oh. I'm gonna search it. I don't have a hunting knife yet. There we go. Ooh, lots of septums. Alright, keep the dragon teeth. Alright, let's get a move on. That was a successful venture there. Alright, pull the sword back out. Put the blight curse back on. Basically, we're starting off with very limited magic. My grandmother had wheels. She's a motorcycle. What is that from? Also, I can't quite see your name. Because it's a very dark blue on a very dark black background. So I don't think this is the road. I think we're just going off into the wilderness. Yeah, maybe we should turn back. Gino DeCampi. DeCampo. Fuck. Why do I not know that person's name? But I do know that saying. I'm thirsty. Let's slate our thirst with some water. He's a famous chef, I see. What is your name? I can't quite see it. All right, let me see. See if I can see in my program of programs. I need my chatbot. Chatbot, what do you say? What's this person's name? Oh, God, chatbot, why? Oh, Josh. Josh, the MLG Pro, welcome in. I think I recognize you from before. Yeah, your name was very, let me alt tab again. Your name was very, I need the chatbot. Chatboticus. Come on. Ah! Why no worky? Chat? Bot. There we go. Where's my mouse? There it is. MiG is a fighter jet. Oh, I thought it said, MLG. So yes, you're a MiG pro. I see. Alright. We're gonna go north. Without sidestepping. But welcome in, Josh the MiG Pro. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna let ourselves feel chilly for a while. That'll help raise our endurance perk. And then when it comes time to eventually set down a camp, we should probably get our sense direction set up. So let's go ahead and pray. Thanks to Talos, mighty Talos, for protecting us in the Thalmor prison. Oh. Let's go ahead and put our weapon away. Pray. 57.7%. Let's go ahead and get sense direction. There we go. Roughly east. So which way is north? North would have to be this way. So let's wait for the game to autosave. That's why I have Chasm set to 10 minutes instead of every 5 minutes. Because that would get real annoying. Well, here's a road. An actual factual road. Is everybody here? Oh, we're not missing anybody. Here's where... Let's see, where's this? This is north. This is where we need to go. Double check. Yep. The sword sure is pretty. I am very cold. Let's wait till we're freezing, and then we're going to chop some wood. And make a fire. Because this is leveling up my endurance. Let's just keep it on our invisible spell. Invisible spell. Gotta reach out and touch ya. Yeah. 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 Well, perhaps we'll begin to warm up, and maybe we won't need to, you know, set a fire. Set a fire in our flesh. This looks to be Helgen. If you hear some cracks and bangs, it's just because people are shooting off fireworks. Being the 4th of July and everything. And we're fairly close to the park, but I don't know if they're actually going to have fireworks show this year, considering COVID. Because otherwise, if there was going to be a fireworks show, not sure if there is or isn't, I would definitely be able to hear it from here because I'm fairly close to the park. I'm close to the park, but further away from the general noise of the city. So, because before where I was closer to the park than even here, but there was so much noise just around the city that, because I was basically just off of Main Street. So it didn't much matter. All right, let's bring you downstairs. Like, I would hear and it didn't help that the street I was on that was close to Main Street.
Oh, hello. Need something? My wife was always proud of who I was. Somehow I think she'd be ashamed of me now.
Like, there was a hospital just down the road, and there was a police station close to that part of Main Street that I was close to. So I'd hear sirens all the goddamn time. There'd be general noise of vehicles just around.
You united a couple of old war horses, friend. Thank you. Oh, the stories we could tell you.
I brought along some friends to see you.
Sure as bones. I see now why Marcus has spoken so highly of you. Quite impressive. Now, let's see if we can find out what in the name of Akatosh is going on in that prison. Forrest, thank the gods you're safe. But how in Oblivion were you even captured?
I don't know how they found me. It's like they knew exactly where I was hiding. I never had a chance to escape.
Well, thanks to our new friend, you're okay now. Tell me what you learned.
It's a prison, all right, and it's heavily guarded inside. Well, it was heavily guarded. There are none alive in there now. The commandant was never there that I could tell.
Did anyone mention where he was?
I overheard the guards joking about him getting soft in their embassy, spending too much time with some whore from the Tormas Tavern. But that's all I could hear them say.
Did you learn anything else?
Well, I didn't think much of it at the time, but I overheard the guard talking about how many prisoners were coming and going from the prison. And I noticed several new prisoners had probably get taken away while I was there, just like he said. They were not tortured, beaten, or starved either. I guess they saved all of that for me. And wait. Yes, one group had a family, a woman and a small child, but he was not old enough to fight. The guard was joking about raping the woman and selling the child to bandits as a slave. Could that be true? They are selling slaves?
Well now, that's certainly a lot to chew on. Excellent work, old friend. I'll check and see if any of my sources know about any of this. Thank you, Korst. Go get something to eat and some sleep. I'll need you well rested. Dismissed. You've done me a great service, friend. You saved his life, and for that I will never be able to repay you. Is there anything else you can add?
No, I think that's all. Korst's report was accurate.
Did you hear anything about slaves?
No, but the prison was huge, and Korst was the only prisoner.
That is odd, isn't it? So it looks like the elves are up to no good. Huh. Where else to easily kidnap people than in Skyrim? All they have to say is that they're worshipping Talos. I'm sure many of these enforcers skulking about in Skyrim are under their command. I know you've had a long day, and I won't keep you. We'll let you know when we have anything new. But please, check in with Marcus as soon as you can. Thank you again, my friend.
Let's get out of this shitty armor and back into our normal stuff. I like how our arm is just clipping through the cloak. Well, time to dump this stuff in there. I need to keep the woodsman's friend. The elven bow. I have a lot of money now, so maybe I should think about getting a companion, because I'm not gonna actually make them a follower. They will count as a follower as far as the tagging system goes, but they're actually going to be you know, a mercenary who's working under me. All right. How much stuff am I gonna keep? Just take everything. I'm naked. In fact, I can just put back the Imperial stuff because I did it out of order. All right. Put the Imperial stuff away. Imperial officer's helmet. Store. Put that in there. Let's keep the clothes. We have our necklace of minor health. Oh, damn it. All right. Let's put our clothes on. The ring of virulence. And the Imperial silver cloak. Get rid of the Thalmor cloak. I'm gonna get rid of that cloak too. So there we go. We have the Northerner sword, the Hero sword, and the Imperial sword. Let's actually drop the Imperial sword and keep the Northerner sword on us. I'm gonna drop the hunting bows as well. Just keep the blunderbuss. I'm gonna keep the hero sword. Pack is starting to slow me down a bit, but that's fine. Yes, we are back in business. Let's go talk to Marcus. Valerius said you wanted to see me.
I praise the Nine you came along. Your help thus far has been invaluable, but it's time to make some difficult choices. Valerius and I have spoken at length about this, and we value your opinion. We need more guards for the hold, as there's only a few of us right now. We're vulnerable to attack from several fronts, especially from the entrance through the caves, as well as the two main gates. There is no possible way the laborers and carpenters can begin their work if they're not able to do so safely. We need more guards.
I haven't chosen a side in the war. I haven't chosen a side in the war. Let's talk about that.
That depends much on you, actually. Neither the Empire or the Stormcloaks are likely to lend assistance to anyone outside their ranks. To try and solicit their help would require you to, at a minimum, join their respective army. After you do so, we may be able to put you in contact with someone we know, who may send a few guards for the settlement.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of getting the Empire to help us?
Well, if you're looking at the big picture, the United Empire is the only real hope of ever defeating the Thalmor once and for all. Skyrim under Stormcloak rule would most likely weaken the Empire at the end, and Ulfric would not be able to defeat the Thalmor. Yes, Skyrim would have its independence, but at what cost to the rest of Tamriel? Thalmor is not as weak as you may believe. Ask why the Empire has allowed them into Skyrim to hunt down the Talos worshippers. The only possible reason is to preserve this tenuous peace treaty. Believe me, we have no love for Titus Mede II, but we love our country. Sometimes, hard decisions must be made for the greater good. Titus left many of our brothers to die at the hands of the Altmeri during the Great War. For that, he'll have to answer to the gods. Valerius and I care about Tamriel, not necessarily the Empire. But, if we are ever to return to the peaceful country we once had, well, I believe a strong and united empire is the only way.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of getting the Stormcloaks to help us?
The obvious advantage is that they hate the Thalmor as much as we do. They'll probably even help our little insurgency if we ask. They surely would provide us with sanctuary if we were discovered. There's no doubt that our cause would be safe. However, we're not convinced the Stormcloaks can win this war. And if they lose the war, this fort may just fall back into Imperial hands. But siding with the Stormcloaks will open the door to new recruits who want to worship Talos in any manner they see fit. And any free society should be able to do so, without fear of imprisonment or death. So I understand their cause, and it's a noble one. While I hate to turn my back on the Empire I served for so many years, they turned their back on me many years ago.
Could we hire them ourselves and remain independent?
Yes. In fact, we prefer to remain unaffected by any outside entanglements or alliances. Not that we necessarily have anything against either side in the Civil War, but we just think it would be best to remain an independent settlement. No one to answer to, no snooping into our business, and most of all, no damn politicians to pull our strings. It seems the Jarl of Falkreath is occupied in his own matters, so it's unlikely we'll have any way to him. Besides, he's abandoned this place anyway. So the way we see it, it's ours to do with as we please. So yes, this is exactly what we were hoping for. Are you absolutely certain this is what you want?
I have made my decision. Helgen will remain independent.
I hoped that's what you would say. In fact, I already had Patsy post some notices in a few of the inns here in Skyrim. So far, he's made it to Whiterun, Solitude, Riften, Dawnstar, and Windhelm. But he says he doesn't care for characters anymore. Check around in those inns to see if our notices have produced them.
Uh-oh!
If you can find...
This is bad!
Around 5 or 6 recruits, with the proper training from Korst, that should get us started. Have the recruits to gather in the courtyard. And when you're finished, report to Korst.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's get out of here. I am overcome? No. Let's get out of here. In fact, we can just sit in the corner. Marcus Janus doesn't care. Oh, can we feed on these boys? Feed. Stay away from me. Let's go to the furthest part of the dungeon. Let's feed on whoever is here. Feed on the Skelly boy. And I can't sidestep one in this form. There's nobody here? Okay. Ugh. Okay. I am tired. Well, we should probably rest then. Cannot find my way out of here. Aha, here's the door. There's a perk I can get that makes it so I don't automatically randomly shift form. Hey! Oh, here's a boy to eat. You can. for the raid, my friend. Welcome in, Gilcan. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, Gilcan. How's it going? We're enjoying some Skyrim. We rimmin'. For those who don't know what we're doing, we are a Eldritch Knight. We are a spell sword style character. Okay, sure. What about? So we're using sword in one hand, spells in the other.
I just wanted to introduce myself mostly. I'm Sienna. There, formal introduction over. I feel better now, don't you?
Okay, hello, Sienna. Tell me about yourself.
Well,
And we are doing a modded quest line called Helgen Reborn.
And the feel of cold steel in my hand. You know, the same stuff as other women.
I like magic and steel both.
You do know I'm a Breton, don't you? We're known for our magic, even if I don't use it as much as I should.
Well, tell me more.
If you're wondering how I ended up with a bunch of old soldiers from the Great War, they saved my life. When the elves burnt our farm, my parents hid me in a basket in the woods. Balfrin found me and gave me to an orphanage until the war in Hammerfell was over. But he kept in touch through the years. And when I was old enough to be on my own, I joined them. He taught me everything I know about fighting, and especially armoring. Say, from what I saw at the prison, you know how to handle yourself out there. But if you ever want any company, come and get me, okay?
I actually have shitloads of money, and I can hire her as a mercenary, so come here.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do something for me.
Okay, what is it?
So I can't... Come with me.
Ooh, I hope we're going somewhere dark and misty. Let's go.
Can I hire you now?
Oh,
Fuck, she's a
hello.
modded follower, which means I can't actually pay her to come with me. So she's not our hooker. Basically, I don't really want to use followers unless I'm paying them, because otherwise it kind of feels cheap since I have multiple mods that allow me to have multiple followers. So you're coming with me for now, but as soon as I get people that I can pay, you're getting dumped. Back here in the dark, dank dungeon. One follower for free is not that big of a deal, but multiple followers, I definitely want to balance it out by having to pay them, since they can be pretty strong in a group. I mean, we killed a dragon, and I wouldn't have been able to do it alone. Granted, they weren't followers, they were just there for the quest that I was on. Alright, where's the door? Let me out of here. I gotta sleep. Uh-oh. Who's throwing shit? Also, I should probably, let's go ahead and reset our sword. It's Northerner sword. That's on number 1.
Imperial I see is dead.
Well, good thing I'm not wearing my Imperial armor anymore. Ow, my hand hurts. Why pain? Why pain? Yes, I'm very dirty, and the dirty texture, the dirt shader keeps resetting, so it like goes away and comes back. Because I have a mod that I have to bathe. I need a place to...
those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Well, get out of here. Alright, we need our rough bedding and a campfire, probably. So let's go ahead and chop some wood. Gather branches first. Oh, nice. That's probably enough. Let's go ahead and gather some dead wood. Let's go ahead and get more. I need about 12 to turn it into a roaring fire.
Or die well.
That's 6. Sienna, help me with the dead wood. Ooh, that's 11. Let's try building a fire.
Palos guide you.
That'll scud you as well, brother.
Faithless Imperials.
Put our campfire down. Let's get a campfire going. Build. Tundra cotton. Light. Oh. Well, that was near instantaneous. Flickering. Crackling. And I need to get more deadwood to turn it into a roaring campfire. Because roaring campfires do two things. They last
Imperial I
longer.
see is dead.
I think they give me a better buff when the fire goes out or when I leave the
What you
campsite.
did cost in the rest of us. Thank you, friend.
And they keep me warm better. They provide more heat. So, will you kindly fuck off? This is not a party.
This land belongs to
Hey, Amamli, welcome in. Let's see if you finally have the command. Set game, The Elder Scrolls 5.
Let's move out. Time's
There you go. It seems to have worked. Roaring campfire.
Wait to kill another Imperial.
I don't think I added it. I think it just was there. And I never know how to use it. Never knew how to use it. There's the words. Words are hard. Alright. Y'all need to move. I'm jumping in autosave. Alright. Jump over the fire because the Stormcloaks won't fuck off. This is independent land. Get out of here. Alright, let's put down the rough bedding. Ooh, we should probably check our needs. I think we're just tired. We're well fed, quenched, and tired. We are fatigued.
Keep your
Also, yes, hello. Welcome in, Amamli. I hope you're doing well. We have a grenade shell. And we also have a blunderbussy. Where is it? Right here. We got a gun. Got it off a bandit I killed. Because they ambushed us. And I almost died. We need our rough bedding. Where is it? There it is. Put it close to the fire.
Huh?
Huh? There you go. That's a wolf pelt. Because I got it off a wolf. Look at these boys. They do not want to leave. Just having a powwow over here. Yeah, it's leaving me inspired. Alright, so let's get back to the fire. Ooh, we have an endurance perk, I believe? Skills? Is that correct? Did I get all my skills? My skittles? Did I diddle my skittles? Perks are increased. 1, choose perk. Yay! Next skill. Adaptation, yes. There. Close the skills. Alright, let's go to bed. It's currently, oh Jesus, 3 a.m. Almost 4. Let's sleep for 8 hours. And then we gotta go to different inns and see if we can hire people. So I guess it kind of helps that I'm not paying Sienna a daily wage, because then we can save our money to buy some guards. Thirsty and peckish. My pecker is peckish. Alright, thirsty. Have some potato. There we go. Pack up our bedding. Put out the fire, and then dump the wood. Destroy. Alright. Dump the wood. So we have branches, deadwood, and kindling. And we can leave that for later. Alright, where is our next objective? Oh, we should probably, let's see, what does our journal say? White Run. Let's go to Whiterun. Oh, Sienna, there she is. Can I get you some different armor? That doesn't seem very protective. Here. Ah, my eye. I'm gonna take his clothes. Also, what kind of weapon do you use? You use an axe. One-handed axe. Alright.
What you did in that prison when we got coursed? Let's just say I was impressed. Okay.
Please
what
don't
is
be a waifu. I need you to put on your armor.
Okay, got it.
Well, okay then. So she just has armor. That's good. And I don't know why. It's modded armor, so it's not what it should be. Because I don't like the booby plates, but it's not as bad as some other ones.
What is it?
I need you to do something with your weapons, maybe? Let me see what you're carrying.
Okay, got it.
Whatever. Alright. Do any of these boys got something better than a steel war axe? Whoa! Stormcloak archer. So you're a one-handed heavy armor axe user. I think she also uses magic. I think I saw her use alteration. How you doing, boys? Also, I'll show you real quick. We have a Legend of Zelda sword. Because why not? Ooh, is this a Dunmer? It is a Dunmer. What the hell? But yeah, we're gonna use this sword. This sword is pretty. It's shiny. Alright, Whiterun. That doesn't tell me shit. Oh, we'll get to a street sign that tells us which way. Which way to Whiterun? Yeah, I think the Ghost Recon content is really going to slow down on the channel. Not saying I'm done with the game, because, well, there's going to be new content. It's just, I don't really know if I really want to keep streaming it as often as I have. Also, there's a shitload of dead Imperials here. We do need more torches. Probably grab another 2. Okay, I kind of spun the mouse a little too fast. You wouldn't mind getting a helmet, would you? Imperial helmet. You.
Well met. Okay,
Oh,
what is it?
hold on. You kind of need a... oh, no, that's right. She uses magic. I want you to
Okay,
carry
got it.
the helmet. Maybe she'll use it. Maybe she won't. Oh, I can do this. Give you that stuff. Also, I'm going to take your leather rebel's helmet and have you wear that. So I'm going to actually drop some stuff like this. I'm going to wear the black cowl because that'll help me with my, put my sword away here. That'll help me with protection and warmth and all that. Ooh, something. Oh, my endurance perk went up. That's the sparkly darkly. All right, let's see what we got here. I think these boys I've already looted. All right, sword's back out. Reach out and touch her. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, street sign. Helgen, Riften, Iverstead. One of these got to tell me. Oh, that's right. This is where the Stormcloaks got ambushed in their camps. Have we been here? Is this a dungeon or is it just a cave? Seems to be just a cave. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Whoosh whoosh. You can tell I'm very bored. Or not necessarily bored. I'm having a blast. It's just I'm very easily amused. Hey, Commando. Welcome in. Let's see what this boy had. And the thing is, like, I would stream Wildlands, but that's... It's not necessarily a bad stream game. It's just out of date. How are you? I'm doing quite well. How are you? I think these boys have already looted. And don't get me wrong, I was having quite a bit of fun with the Special Forces roulette, but I don't think it's gonna make a return. Eating some Hot Pockets, nice. I haven't had Hot Pockets in over a year. Let's see. If I'm in the southern, probably eastern side of the Falkreath Hold, if I get my sense direction brought up. Also, I should probably pray to Talos. Almighty Talos, give me strength for the rest of the day. Alright. Let's go ahead and sense direction. Which way are we facing? Roughly east. Wildlands is out of date. Plenty of people stream retro games too. Well, I see what you mean. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and get a fire going. Let's get some branches. It's just, you know, in fact, I would argue that just... Sienna, what are you doing? I'm gonna freeze to death out here, you fucks. Calm your titties. Sienna's just fucking... She's out of here. It's probably the best choice. Despite what I'm saying, I think actually Wildlands might do better on stream than Breakpoint. I think Breakpoint has served its purpose on Twitch and is now out of interest. I had to leave for a second, but now I'm back. Welcome back, Amomly. Can we get a fire going? Jeez, these Imperials are gonna immediately fight these, Get some more branches. Please don't hurt me. Take a torch. You're hitting your own troop. You want me to help? Oh, he's just bugged. Whatever. Still can't differentiate between these two. Gotta say old ghosties and new ghosties. Yeah, I think people have a deeper appreciation for Wildlands than Breakpoint. Despite how Breakpoint is not actually that terrible, even in comparison to Wildlands. It's just, I think generally Wildlands has a higher, a more appreciative audience. Quality control. Oh, Wildlands might have had a little bit of quality control, but I won't give that credit to Ubisoft Paris. It was Ubisoft. What was the other studio, Liv, that worked on it? That's a be all end all for you. Yeah. Unfortunately, I like Ghost Recon enough that I'll buy it no matter what. Milan, okay, yeah. Yeah, it was Ubisoft Paris and Ubisoft Milan that worked on Wildlands, and then it was just Ubisoft Paris who worked on Breakpoint. Also, Remy's got his tail in the camera. Hi, Remy. Let's see. There we go. I had to look in OBS. Do you mind? He's covering the camera with his tail. Flickering fire. Hi, Remington. You're such a precious little boy. Currently, the Ghost Recon Wildlands category has 76 viewers and 547,000 followers. Breakpoint has 48 viewers and 175,000 followers. Methinks I should play a little more Wildlands. I don't think Breakpoint is going to be like, I'm never going to stream Breakpoint again. It's just, it might be, maybe on the weekends I'll play it. I was originally going to do the kind of Special Forces roulette with both Wildlands and Breakpoint, just doing Wildlands on a Saturday and Breakpoint on a Sunday. But specifically because yesterday was Community Day and today is the 4th of July, I figured I would play kind of just Breakpoint on both days. I was wondering what the black blob was. It was about the phone for help. Remington. Silly kitty. Do you mind? What you snooping? Come here. Okay then. Alright, let's get some deadwood. Feeling peckish. People are fighting again. We need more deadwood. Remington, what you doing there, kitty? Alright, use. Let's go ahead and get it to a crackling campfire. We need more deadwood. But yeah, I'll probably do some Breakpoint on Sundays and some Wildlands on Saturdays. And I think we're going to have to do permanent characters. No more full playthroughs. Maybe do some permadeath here and there. But probably not as a main thing. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can make a roaring campfire. Nope, not yet. It's getting darker. Can I seriously not make a roaring campfire yet? Guess I gotta chop deadwood 3 times. And of course, because we went to bed super late last night, it's gonna be bedtime soon. Use roaring campfire. There we go. We have our fairy over there who's making noise. Let's go ahead and exit warming our hands. And lay down. Be right back. Alright, we'll see you when you return. We need our rough bedding. Ooh, I can make her actually carry stuff for me. Put the rough bedding like right up here. Come on. I don't know where she's gonna sleep. Damn it. Can I place it here? Fuck it, it's going right there. Good enough. Use your bedding. Can I not use my bedding? Here we go. Sleep. Oh, it's not even 8 o'clock. It's just dark out. What do you have to say for yourself, Sienna? Blah, blah. We're doing a tap dance here. Wait, I should be able to wear more than one ring, right? I have the left ring stuff. Don't I? Oh, they're not left rings. That's right. I have to actually wait for them. What is going on here? What is your major malfunction?
Well met, friend.
You've been here the whole time. What do you mean, well met? We've been met for a while. Remington. Kitty, 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 kitty,
What you
kitty.
did in that prison when we got coursed? Let's just say I was impressed.
Remington, you need to lie down. Come on. I won't force you down, buddy. You can go down on your own accord. There you go. Yeah, that's a good buddy. Alright. What time is it now? Oh, is my clock not working? My clock is not working. A matter of time. Why aren't you working right? General. Control. Toggle. Why isn't it not toggling? It's acting as though I'm turning it on and off. Alright, well, let's go to Hunterborn and see if we can figure things out. Where's Hunterborn? Huh?
Trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, there's my stick
Stay
for
alert.
my betting.
Never know when those Stormcloak dogs are in
All right.
charge. Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
It's 8 o'clock. So, perhaps we'll get an early night's sleep and get up super early, get a start on the day. Because otherwise there's nothing left for me to do. Yeah, Bush.
Stay alert. Never know when those Stormcloak dogs might show.
Ouch. Hey, watch that magic. I'm gonna be sleeping there. Who attacked me even?
Keep your guard up.
Well, I was asleep. Guess I got this whole Imperial Legion to fucking watch my ass. Who even attacked me?
Stormcloaks, get them!
I'm gonna save and see what happens. Ugh. Kill the Stormcloaks. Oh, that's Sienna. Oh, hold on, Sienna. You seem to be a little poked. You good? All right, let's go back to sleep. Except now, no one will protect us. Where was that Stormcloak I killed? I think that he was right here. Oh, you had some money on him. A warrior battle axe. Let's see if she'll use it. Hey,
Oh, okay. What is it?
I like how one arrow was in her torch. Yeah. Kind of like how you can die to like an arrow in your wrist or your elbow. Which in real life, I suppose that would be true. Or like in the game, it'll be like just in the mesh, but like actually off the character model. Uh-oh.
Okay, got it.
Well then. Okay, I know what happens now. As soon as we attack one Stormcloak, we become hostile to all of them. All right, good to know. It's a good thing I saved before I attacked them. Death. Yeah, alcohol, which I have plenty of, so I don't need it. Oh, money. Imperial Battle Mage. Ooh, he had some money. They can smell the Stormcloak blood on you. They certainly can. Looks like the Stormcloaks are gonna win this one. Don't mind if I do. Take the torch. Out of the way, boys. Alright, I'm gonna sleep now. I'm gonna save. Did you save? Okay, well, guess I'm saving again. Sleep for 8 hours. Because our sleep was interrupted. Don't know by what, but it was. Back, looting in the middle of battle. Yes, we're doing the very cool thing that's really cool to do that all cultures really like. That is battlefield looting. Fun for the whole family. Let's go ahead and have some. I should have bottled water. Well, it looks like I don't. So, oh, we have a second water skin. That's right. I'm thirsty. My thirst is quenched. All right, how's my hunger? My hunger. I am hungry. Even the kids can partake in the spoils, yeah. I'm a hungry boy. Let's have some cooked venison steak. Is that what I want? Cooked venison steak. It's a big piece of food. And let's have some cooked potatoes. My fire's out. No. Alright, destroy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Well, I'm sitting at the fire now. I can still warm my hands and stuff because the embers are there, but I need to destroy it. Good. No fuel for me to have to carry. Which I would have just dumped it in the first place. Ah, my toe! That's a lot of meat in his pants. Yeah. It's actually in his backpack, but... Halflinger horse. Halfling horse. It's just a pony. Bye-bye, Bill. I feel comfortable. During a snowstorm, I feel comfortable. Let's go ahead and save. Since I don't know if we saved when we woke up. Or that first is half-finger horse, yes. That's a lot of dead Imperials. That's a Stormcloak. Take his torch, and then I don't need any more torches. Ooh, money. Money, 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 money. Oh, the Imperials are still alive. Braided bread.
Stay alert. Never know when those Stormcloak dogs might charge.
Take the money. I also saw a Northerner battle axe. Let's see if that's better than her steel war axe. No, it is not. It does less damage than the warrior's axe. Ooh, more money. Just rifling through the pockets. Sack of wheat flour. Sack of Weetabix. Now there's Imperial reinforcements. Get out of their way. Alright, Sienna, where are you? She's probably held up by all the Imperials. There you are. Alright, I need to give you something.
Okay, what is it?
Hopefully no battles will happen in the meantime.
Okay, got it.
So her steel war axe actually does less damage than the warrior's axe. So, warrior axe. Did I not pick that up? Well, fine, you get to keep it. Oh god, and the freezing rain is turning into snowflakes. Oh, who do we have here? A dead Stormcloak. A Northerner two-handed sword. Some more septums. Whiterun. Well, okay then, we're going back the way we came. What a fucking day. Is that a rabbit? Also, oh, we don't need arrows. We got plenty of arrows. What is our bow even? What is that set to? We have the elven bow, which is not even set to anything, so... 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So the elven bow is going to be set to 4. And I'm going to use the steel arrows. Because I got an elven bow off of an elf. A Thalmor elf. Now which way are we going? Because I got fucked up because of Chasm. What do I want? I want sense direction. Also, we need to pray. Because we gotta pray every day. I got very cold when I prayed. Roughly west. Okay. Pull the sword back out just to protect ourselves. There's the half-finger horse again. Let's see, do I have Jackson's rename her? If so... Hey! There we go. We'll probably never see it again. But hey, it's there. It's square. It's a horse. Obsessed treasure hunter.
Good morning.
He's like searching the bodies just like I did, and I ain't gonna bother him. Like, whatever, man, you do you. I did it too. Hey, that was a rhyme. More dead Stormcloaks. It's a whole squadron of Imperials coming this way.
Keep an eye out for trouble. Don't even matter.
You got ooh, we had some leaks. Motherfucking leaks. Okay, fine. Oh, now we gotta get a fire going. Is that enough to get a fire going?
Keep an eye
Put it up, like, right here. Right there. There we go. The weather's not ideal, but we'll build this quickly. There we go. Flickering campfire. There we go. Let's get some wood. If I make it a roaring campfire, then I'll heat up to the max. At least the max that the weather will allow. Alright, 2 more times. There we go. Alright, let's warm our hands up. We are filthy dirty. Our shifty blue eyes. Should probably take a break soon. In fact, we could take a break right now. Get up and get some water. Stretch a bit. And we can sit down. Nope. Sit down, boy. All right. Let's go ahead and mess with the audio here. And we shall return in just a bit with some Skyrim. We shall see you in a few. I'm going to go get some water. I'm going to go up and stretch, perhaps use the restroom, and we shall see you in a few. Enjoy the break time clips. Plenty of time. Ow. Whoa, I almost glitched. Helgen. Did you see that fucking guy's face? He just comes running in out of the corner, like, just to give me a stink eye. Who are you? What? Hey, I give up. I give up. I give up. It's okay. Can I talk to you? Why are you attacking me? Oh, he's asserting dominance. Hey, you gotta give up. Indecent behavior.
Great. We've an open room if you've gold to pay. Do you then?
400 gold. Do I get a fucking golden blowjob? What the fuck?
Suit yourself.
How do these people actually make money?
Best
Their
come around
inn
and
stays are
see
so
what
expensive.
and I'll
How
get
does
some
anyone afford to stay at these shitty inns? I'll have you know, I own a house, the best house, the most expensive house in all of Canarok, and I'm a hero there. Did you know that? You're gonna sell me a room for one night for 400 gold. This might be it. This might be the end of the game. Fuck yo! Fucking hell! Okay.
Now, attack the heart of their force.
Let me on the Elefante. Christ alive, it's not that hard. Not my precious flowing locks. Stop.
I'm not dying here. Every man for himself.
Turned into ribbon candy. Whoa! All right.
Holy fist.
We are a bit of a distance away from Riverwood, which is why the game crashed. Which is why the game crashed. Oh. Games, I am wet. Alrighty, we return. Welcome back, everybody. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink some water. All right. All right, let's stand up. Warm our hands up. I'm feeling peckish. Go ahead and have some cooked leeks. Whoa. Yes, welcome back, Imamli. I like how whenever the soldiers come up, Sienna runs away. Oh, she just glitched and ran away again. Skyrim. Delicious, crunchy, cooked leeks. Yes. You should know leeks are crunchy when they get cooked. Obviously. Everybody knows that. Alright, I think we're good. Go ahead and put out the fire, dump the wood. Dump the branches, the dead wood. That's it. There we go. Hey there, battle mage. I bet I could actually take those horses from the Stormcloak camp. The wood count is stealing, but as long as there's no witnesses, I want the dapple to gray. Gray fell pony. What? Can I not steal this horse? Maybe I'll put my sword away? Aren't you gonna get on the horse? Yes, we have specific horse riding music. And there's a surprise for when we ride dragons. Onward, my mighty steed! Oh, that's right. That's the guy I looted. Like, is that a skinned animal? No. Just a declothed human. I feel comfortable. Oh, good. It's raining. It always rains when I get near Helgen. Damn weather. The weatherman hates Helgen. Is this just me, or do the horses in this game have huge fat asses? These horses are huge. Big royal heroic horses.
Hey, you, ignorant dog. Give me your stuff, or I'll roast your life.
That had to be the worst hold-up line I've ever heard. Oh, something's shaking.
Yeah, you don't try to mock a powerful wizard. You must be a big fool to do that.
I don't see a powerful wizard around here. You roasted him too.
Me. I am the powerful wizard. Blind, ignorant buffoon.
What I meant was, you're clearly not a thief, are you?
I am not a thief. I am not just a thief, but a wizard thief. You should be scared.
Back off now before you'll beg me for mercy.
I'm sorry. You want to help me. You're a wizard, I will do this. I need to get my supplies with you. So please don't kill us.
See you later. Do I still have my dank tree lods? I think I do. See, if they disappear, then I know that the magic has really worked. Where do they come from? The fiends approach. See, what is my fastest mount? Let me test. Ugh. Oh god, it's broken! Urgh. Can I adopt you yet? I can adopt it, yes! Oh, what am I gonna call it? Let's do that. There we go. Winter is my permanent steed now. Ride! The fucking music is busted. Busted to shit. I stole a horse and it's mine now. I'm currently drenched. Uh-oh. Fast dismount. Ugh. That's a lot of wolves. I could use a little help here. Use a little help here. Ow. Fucker. Bop. That's a lot of wolves. I think Genesis has something to do with that. My horse is protected. Yeah, this mod is a bit broken. Oh look, some Nern root. Too bad I'm not hunting for alchemy supplies. Let's go ahead and quick save, since we've now adopted our horse. Go. Balmer attack. Uh-oh, there he is. Everybody out. Off the horse. Winter is waiting for me. Oh. That wasn't a Balmer. That was a goblin. Goblin attack. Gobbo. Got the gobos.
And what might you need?
What might you need? Oh, what you got? Ooh, some copper Kagran axe and some septums. A bark shield. Interesting. That'd be great for a druid character. More copper Kagran axe and some more septums. Stop! Okay. When enemies are nearby. Oh, come here. Come here, Winter. Let me get those ice spikes out of you. Okay, so there's either goblins or Falmer nearby.
Stick your head in his forge.
So that's no, I take it.
Ooh, you're looking kind of pretty. Let's just come and hit on her too. God, it's another fight. Must help. Oh, it's a wolf. Let's get him. Alvar's just gonna punch the wolf. Oh, it's a wolf and a goblin. What the hell? Well. Don't mind if I do. This fucking horse music. It's fucking busted to shit. Alright, what's my horse call button? Is it this button? No. That's the interact button. Is it this button? There we go. Come here, you. Come on, Sienna. You're gonna have to speed up to match our speed. Match our speed. Suppose I should quick save again. Ooh, some mud crabs to kill. Kill them for some experience. Well, no, let's stay on task. Let's get to Whiterun. See how far back Sienna is. Oh, we got a wolf. Ow. We'll do it. Ow. Gobbo. I need you to calm down. Oi, why you hitting my horse? Press the wrong button. Tase your ass. That look kind of freaky. It looks like a monkey. Ride the horse. All right, let's go. Rabbito! Oh, you're approaching me, eh? Sheath our weapon. Sheath our weapon! Can't wait till we get to the Dragonborn quest. That's a lot of soldiers. Going from bad to worse. That's a lot of boys. That's a lot of boys. Just going for a hike. Yeah, a very well-armed hike. That's like it's like if some like 20 rednecks went on for a hike and they took their AR-15s with them. Oh yeah, we're just gonna go for a walk in the woods, and they just bring a whole arsenal of weapons with them. Go for a walk, and they just start blindly firing into the woods. Freedom. Of course, I say that in playful jest, because I have nothing really against that as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. Oh, we should leave our horse in the stables. Oh, that would be smart. Now, if only there was actual, like, realistic stabling in this game, to where, like, I could keep my horse at the stable. Also, the game is seriously lagging. Alright, let's get off the horse. Is it this button? There we go. Winter, you wait here. Oh god, the game is seriously lagging. It's probably because those fucking 200 soldiers over there. Also, I'm thirsty as hell. Thirsty and peckish. Let's have our last bit of water. And how lucky are we that we get to Whiterun as we just start to run out of water. Hopefully this fucking song won't be busted the whole time. Alright, we need some food. Few more. There we go. God. I may have to see if I can F5 and then reload. I'm on a video game. There we go. I think now would be a good time to reload. Oh god, it's still busted. Yeah, it's still busted. Well, I guess we'll never hear the ambient music again. I'd probably have to restart the game. Some Whiterun guards. Well, I'm the Dragonborn.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Well, I have news about the dragons. I fought one.
Fine. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Come on, Sienna. Let's get to the bannered mare. Can you carry some stuff for me?
Oh, okay. What is it? Okay, got it.
Can you carry... Oh, we're not wearing our ebony or amulet of Talos. Well, let's go ahead and not give her it. Give it to her. I want it back. You can have my amulet of You can have my amulet of Juliana, not RK. You can have that. Can you take this? In fact, I should be able to equip that. There you go. Take that. Take that. Take the hero sword. Take the woodsman's friend. I'm keeping the blunderbussy. What can you take? You can take the... I'll keep the poison, actually. Kain is not above using poison. He's not necessarily an assassin, but he's not above using it. Take these 2 scrolls. I'll keep the dancing sword scrolls. You can take my alcohol, because I'll use that later. It's my emergency food. You can take all but 2 of those. You can take my canine racks, pheasant and rabbit, and the oil, because I need that for cooking. turnips, and the apple and the carrot will go with you as well. All the alchemy ingredients you're gonna carry. Carry this. Carry my gemeralds. Carry the petty soul gem. And I'm carrying lots of money, so this fucking song is just bugged as hell. Oh, it's nice and bright outside. Very nice. Now we can see the game for all its glory. Maybe if I go in... I can't go inside Breeze Home because I don't own it. Maybe if I go inside Whiterun Inn, it'll reset. Because if not, I'll have to not use that mod again on a different playthrough. It's a good idea, but it's a bit buggy.
Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Well met, Kinsman.
Probably take the cowl off. That way we can show our pretty face. Because this is a character who won't be wearing a helmet or a circlet. He will be wearing necklaces. Am I actually wearing that Amulet of Talos? I am, but it's just not visible. And boy, do we need a bath. It has been several days without bathing. We got lots of money. No, it's still fucked. Oh, God. Banana.
Mining is hard work. But
Fiori Faro-san. Hold up.
Work you need. How about chopping up some wood?
Well, I could use the access key to your private bath. Alright, Sienna, time for a bath. I'm gonna have to shove her head under the water and scrub her down. That's how you bathe people, right? You start to drown them? Alright, let me in. You'd think that with my animated looting mod that I would be third person more often. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I like how it said the lock is too tough to pick, but I had the key. Oh, my back's so heavy. Ugh. It doesn't actually remove the stuff from the inventory. It's just a quick way to unequip everything. Alright, Sienna, get in here. Potion time. Come on in. The water's warm because I peed in it. There, I'm good and clean. The music is still mega fucked. Oh, you're not gonna bathe yourself, you're just gonna undress. Alright, fine. Next time you get in there and you scrub it up, dub. I don't know why I bother to bow. Alright, get in there. Like I said, I'd probably have to restart the game. This will make this one hell of a playthrough if this music's gonna keep doing this even after we restart. Oh, we have a note here. Seeking treasure hunters. What if I do? Oh, help wanted. Curator Ariane Morales is seeking able-bodied adventurers to seek out and recover lost artifacts of historical relevance for the soon-to-be reopened museum in Solitude. Anyone interested should apply there in person. All deliveries of authentic artifacts will be well compensated. Arian Morales, Curator, Dragonborn Gallery, Solitude.
Well met, kinsman. My name is hard work.
Fuck out of my way.
For any ore you pick up.
Is your armor the way it's supposed to be?
Want to hear a little
No, it's
Lord
not.
wisdom? You don't really know
You want to hear some Nord wisdom? Put on some male armor, like actual, like for men. No booby plate.
Keep walking.
Also, oh, letter from Maven. What do we have here? Christophe. That's one hell of a name. Upon reading your last letter, I was deeply touched. You're right, I was angry. But now I realize my anger was misplaced. It's time to leave our disagreements in the past and rekindle our friendship. I'll be sending someone to fetch you and bring you to Riften. I wish to avoid a scene, so he'll be calling at night. Make sure you pack all your belongings securely, as the journey could be rather treacherous. Haven Blackbriar.
Think
All right,
can
you.
both lay to blade with
Whoa.
fingers? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
Why, yes, Holder. I'll have 4 bottles of wine with
You think you can take me on?
7
And why not?
bottles of altar
I could beat
and
anyone in
venison
this city,
bitter green sauce.
barehanded.
Are you joking?
100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Sure, I got like 1,000.
In fact,
You're on.
get the venison.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
This is amazing. Somebody are actually fighting.
She's fast on the swing. Ugh. Ugh.
Now, best you can do?
Whoa,
Come
where'd you
on,
go?
let's see you put up a fight.
Time block.
My money is on the big one.
Is she the big one?
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Oh, no, I don't want to turn that on.
Come on, show me what you got.
Ow. Ow. Bitch.
Today's come and gone.
All right.
The age of aggression.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
You're a little quiet down there. Well, I think I've earned those septums and meads.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are.
Hey, do you want... They're all clapping. Yay. All right, you.
You're someone who can get things done.
I want to recruit you.
No use for your kind.
You are the leader of the new squad.
Ugly and sober. But then you'd be its only citizen.
I don't have to take.
All right. You're coming with me now. Oh, why am I over encumbered?
Relax.
Oh, I'm not over encumbered. I'm just
I've already had
roleplay
sex.
walking. Hey, I'm no longer filthy fucking dirty now. All right, you come with me.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once we
You're
call,
not who I'm looking for, are you?
some
I
parting
ain't done
advice?
nothing. Sure, whatever.
Carlotta Valentia. Oh, so I did my CBBE, you know, switcheroonies. This should be totally fine.
Just holler.
Security
I don't
in
know
White
why they
Oak is
got
terrible.
big boobies.
Shameful is what it is.
Alright, maybe he meant the Drunken Huntsman, because that's also an inn. But it's like a hunter shop as well. Let's find out. Oh. Well, darn. Let's go back inside and go to sleep.
Come on
Let's
in.
go perform for the Nords.
Warm beds.
Alright, let's go ahead and get my songbooks going.
What? Why are you looking at me?
Why are you looking
Well
at
met,
me?
kinsman.
Hold
If it's work you need.
I'd
how
like
about
to
chopping up
perform
some wood
here.
for the- Of course.
Who are you?
Need something?
Elithor.
I'm all ears.
What do you sell?
Take a look.
Circlet of Experience. Silver Onyx Tiara of Minor Conjuration. Steel Wolf Pendant. Oh, that looks a little familiar. Some gemeralds and some food. Mikhail.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
You shut the fuck up.
Sure. My voice could use a rest.
See, it's easy. Be an asshole, and everything will work well in life.
The gods in this
That can't
city are
possibly go
lazy and
wrong.
undisciplined.
Right.
Things to change.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil.
Hey, Xerxes, welcome in.
Skyrim's foes. Beware.
I hope you're doing well today.
Comes, for the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborn
So,
come.
I'm writing song for you.
Why,
There
John
we go.
Battleborn, you're writing me a song? Does it somehow involve blood or beheadings or the honor of my forebears?
Well, that's where I started.
All right, you.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
I'm done for now.
Thank
Well,
you.
I'd prefer if
Here,
I
this
didn't
is for
die.
you.
You can hear it when it's
If
done.
it's work you're looking
Well,
for,
yeah, I get what you're
Told
saying,
us the
lady.
one to talk to.
The Dragonborn comes.
I
If
thought
it's a
as
lady
much.
That's
you're
why
looking for,
Sienna's
best
here.
look elsewhere.
Also, I have Uthgard now, too.
They're got.
Dommy mommy, what are you
all
doing in
ears.
my room? Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. Well, you two, are you gonna get up here? Mikhail! Mikhail, I swear to God.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Too bad there's like no door here. It's like people can freely enter my room just to sit at the balcony. Alright, Sienna. Where's Uthgard? She needs to get in here too. We gotta
I
snuggle.
enjoy this work
We
well
gotta
enough.
snuggle together.
I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking
Alright,
of selling
I
me
can
into a
actually choose to buy
Anyway,
this,
What do you need?
but I have it set to consume. So you know what? We're gonna consume it. A little wine before bed. Alright. Off to bed. Also, need I remind everybody, the song is gone. We fixed it. We just had to take a bath and perform at the end, and the song stopped glitching out. Until we go ride our horse again, which we should not forget that our horse is in the stables. Alright, let's go to sleep. I hear something. Someone really attacking me? Right now, right here?
I'm getting out of here.
What the hell? Get the fuck out of my way! Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft! Who the fuck? Bandits?
I'm sorry.
Gonna be lurking doing some chores? Well, hopefully the chores go by quickly and you get it all clean and good and done with. Cerberus helmet? What the fuck is this? I mean, I'll take it. Clung, cling, clung. Hydra. Yo, we just got an upgrade. Clean faster. Welcome in, Tomasetti.
Got something to say?
I'll take the helmet just to sell it. Cling clong.
And charge you with murder for killing everyone's good time.
Nice giant, like, hood. What the hell? I literally did nothing but loot that lady's dead corpse, and she's like, "Oh, you're the best." Let's quick save so we don't lose this stuff. Welcome in, everybody. I hope we're all doing well. All right, Remington, can you move, please? Thank you, buddy. All right, this has got better armor rating. We got an upgraded armor from a random attack. And yes, I have mods where if I go to sleep, sometimes there's a random encounter. And I have to go through the animation, excuse me, of getting up and wake up. And I can die in that process. So that's cool. That's the global cooldown. I don't have cooldowns on my thing. Some I do, I think, but it's like a minute, so it's nothing too crazy. Cerberus gauntlets. Clink clong. Cerberus boots. All right. Let's see what we have here. Oh shit, this looks badass. And I can't see half of it because Remy's blocking the screen. Remington, got some pets. Come here, buddy. Damn, this looks cool. Badass armor. Remington. Oh, is it clean the foot time? Scrub my feet. Come on, Remy, lay down. Yeah, we're looking pretty badass. Oh, it's quick saving, or auto saving, I should say. There you go, Remy. Get up and stretch. Well, we're closing down the hours here. So we're going to be in fact, it's 4 hours right now. Hey, leave it alone, buddy. Go lay down. There you go. Yeah, give you some butt rubs. There you go. So, we have some brand new armor from someone literally trying to murder us in our sleep.
Take pity, sir, and spare me a few seconds.
In fact, you know what, Branduin? Where are you? Where's Branduin? Kendrick? Are you... Oh, this is the guy I need to talk to. Hey, you! I'm looking for experienced guards. Are you here for the job we posted?
Oh, well, yes, I am.
What are your qualifications? Do you have any experience?
Well, I have a decent suit of armor and a well-made steel blade. And I'm Breton.
That's not much to offer. Do you have any combat experience?
Oh, not really to speak of, like, war or anything. The Great War ended when I was just a kid. But I did see a mud crab down by the water recently. I stayed clear of him, though. They're horrible creatures.
I don't think you're what we're looking for, but thanks anyways.
Oh, please don't say that. I made it all the way here from High Rock on my own. I know I can do it if you just give me a chance. No one in my family ever did anything exciting. No one has been on any adventures.
Be right back. All right, we'll see you when you return.
In fact, I'm the first one in my family to ever travel this far from home. I come from a long line of boring non-adventurers, all the way back to my great-great-grandfather, Nondrick.
Nondrick.
The most exciting thing he ever did was pick flowers and get chased by a wolf. But I want to be the first to break that tradition. So please, at least let me try. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Okay, I want to see you in action. Follow me to Helgen.
Oh, right away. I'll be right behind you.
Okay. We should probably head to Helgen. Oh. Whoa. Oh my god, this is so useful. I can walk through my companions. They can't block doorways for me anymore. Well, okay then. There's John Battleborn. Alright, new armor time. Also,
Security in Whiterun is terrible.
Kendrick, can you take my armor? No, he's a quest NPC, so we have to actually go back to Helgen now. Well, what time is it? 1:55 a.m. Oh, that's right. I fucking got woken up by a badass bandit, bitch. Badass bandit, bitch. And time for cooked leeks. There we go. Let's go back to bed. Everybody pile in together. Elithor, get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. Don't you know that? And get out. It's America's birthday. Either you love it or get out. Of course, that's a joke. I'm thirsty and peckish. Well, I do have some wine. What do you mean I haven't prayed in a while? I prayed yesterday. Alright, and let's have... Oh, we have more. Surprise wine. And let's have a seared slaughterfish. There we go.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
The security.
Happy get the fuck out, you British cunts. Stay to everyone. Yeah. Who are you? Oh. Just a Battleborn. Remington. Oh, I know what I should do. Maybe not. We do have our Amulet of Talos. I was thinking of maybe getting a backpack so I can make a backpack of Talos. And then I could have a different a different necklace. But this backpack is special.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection of
It's not only technically a large leather backpack, so it has the most carry weight, but I think it might actually have a little extra carry weight. And apparently it's enchanted just a little bit. So if we look here, and you sometimes find lost things in its depths, and it increases it by 200, when I think the large leather backpack is like 100 or so, maybe a little more than 100, and the regular backpacks are like 80. But I also have a leather bandolier and some front right pouches. Northerner boots. I don't need these. Wait, no. Pick that back up. I'm gonna sell it. No, I don't want to purchase it. Turn that off. Take it.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wild.
Got something for just about everybody in here.
All right.
Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
All right, what do you got? Ooh, you got a hunting knife. See, do I want an elven hunting knife? Or do I want a steel hunting knife? How much money I got? I got like 1,700. Remy's currently blocking it with the actual screen with his body, so I have to look in OBS. I could buy this, but we should probably sell some stuff first. Ooh, this is the new sword. We're keeping that. So... sell the Northerner sword. I could probably sell the steel arrows, which will go for nothing, so it'll do nothing but help my speech. Get rid of the Cerberus helmet. Donk. I'm keeping the Explorers Guild armor, just because it could be put in the museum. And I just heard about it, so yeah, we're gonna keep it. Alright, get rid of the Northerner's boots. Hey, my speech went up. Ring of Danger, Ring of Virulence. Oh, I have some things in Sienna's inventory that I need as well. I got lots of health potions. I have a spell tome I need to sell. Grenade shell, Schneider sextant. Yeah, she's got some of my stuff.
Do come back.
Alright, Sienna, I need you. In fact, I could have given the Cerberus helmet to Uthgerd.
Okay, what is it?
Speaking of which, I don't know where she is. Let's see what you're carrying.
Got it.
I keep these. Take the Rebel's armor. Take these and then sell them. So you can keep that stuff, keep that stuff. Take the Sparks spell tome, since I already know the spell. And then take... I'm going to keep the green rupee. Get the 10-carat amethyst and all that. Keep the armor's iron ingot.
I'd even buy... You just let me know what you need. I am at your beck and call.
There's Uthgerd.
Trinkets, odds and ends. That
Maybe
sort
we
of
could
thing.
buy a helmet for Uthgerd and then see... Ooh, an Iron Draugr helmet. Ooh, that's expensive. Oh, that's expensive. Alright, let's sell some more stuff. We need to sell the Rebel's armor. Sell these scrolls. Those scrolls were several hundred gold. I got 30 for it. Because, and I'm not complaining, that's actually how I like it. Let's sell the spell tome for 3 gold. Well, 3 septims, I should say. There we go. So we should have lots of money. Ooh, we got 2,000. Alright, I need to now buy a hunting knife. I think we're gonna buy the elven one. Let's see, what's more expensive? The elven ones. We're gonna buy that one. He has a brown fur backpack. Leather bandolier with pauldron. Or a leather bandolier. I could probably make my own cloak. Now that I have a hunting knife. Jeez, that Cerberus helmet was really expensive. I should have kept it. Oh well. Let's see. Iron helmet, Iron Draugr helmet. So we got 3 heavy armor users. There's only 1 helmet here. Well, 2 helmets actually. There's 2 heavy helmets and a light helmet, but I'm not buying the light helmet. I'm wondering. I'll tell you what. Uthgerd gets a little bit of seniorship from... she has a little bit of grandfathered seniority. So, we're buying the iron helmet. And then we're going to give it to Uthgerd.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying.
And then we're going to have her...
Who can get things done. I like that.
I need you to check... I need to check your inventory. Where's that option? I need to check your gear. You are going to use the iron helmet. A gold septum. She has 12 septums. She can keep her money. Oh, that's right. I can't actually give him anything because he's a quest NPC and not a follower. Wow, you are really short, Sienna. And Uthgerd is really tall. She's taller than me. Not by a lot. Could just be her helmet. Alright, we need...
Please do look around. I'm sure I have something.
What do you have that I might want? I don't really have anything really all that good.
I can tell you're a discriminating customer. Perhaps you're a
Biography of the Wolf Queen. Can I buy this? It's 60 septims. Now let's buy it. Alright, let's see. Biography of the Wolf Queen by Qatar Eriphanes. Few historic figures are viewed as unambiguously evil, but Potema, the so-called Wolf Queen of Solitude, surely qualifies for that dishonor. Born to the imperial family in the 67th war of the third era, Potema was immediately presented to her grandfather, the Emperor Uriel Septim II, a famously kind-hearted man who viewed the solemn, intense babe and whispered, "She looks like a she-wolf, about ready to pounce." Potema's childhood in the imperial city was certainly difficult from the start. Her father, Prince Pelagius Septim, and her mother, Kizara? I don't know how to pronounce that. Showed little affection for their brood. Her eldest brother, Antiochus, 16 at Potema's birth, was already a drunkard and a womanizer, infamous in the empire. Her younger brothers, Sepphoris and Magnus, were born much later, so for years she was the only child in the imperial court. By the age of 14, Potema was a famous beauty with many suitors, but she was married to cement relations with King Mantiarco of the Nordic Kingdom of Solitude. She entered the court, it was said, as a pawn, but she quickly became a queen. The elderly King Mantiarco loved her and allowed her all the power she wished, which was total. When Uriel the Septim II died, the following year, her father was made emperor, and he faced a greatly depleted treasury thanks to his father's poor management. Pelagius II dismissed the Elder Council, forcing them to buy back their positions. In the Third Era, 97, after many miscarriages, the Queen of Solitude gave birth to a son, who she named Uriel after her grandfather. Mantiarco quickly made Uriel his heir, but the queen had much larger ambitions for her child. 2 years later, Pelagius II died, many say poisoned by a vengeful former council member, and his son, Potema's brother, Antiochus, took the throne. At age 48, it could be said that Antiochus's wild seeds had yet to be sown, and the history books are nearly pornographic in their depictions of life at the imperial court during the years of his reign. Potema, whose passion was for power, not fornication, was scandalized every time she visited the imperial city. Mantiarco, king of Solitude, died the springtide after Pelagius II. Uriel ascended to the throne, ruling jointly with his mother. Doubtless, Uriel had the right and would have preferred to rule alone, but Potema convinced him that his position was only temporary. He would have the empire, not merely the kingdom. In Castle Solitude, she entertained dozens of diplomats from other kingdoms of Skyrim, sowing seeds of discontent. Her guest list over the years expanded to include kings and queens of High Rock, and Morrowind as well. For 13 years, Antiochus ruled Tamriel and proved an able leader despite his moral laxity. Several historians point to proof that Potema cast the spell that ended her brother's life, but evidence one way or another is lost in the sands of time. In any event, both she and her son Uriel, after visiting the imperial court in 3rd Era 112 when Antiochus died, immediately challenged the rule of his daughter and heir, Kintyra. Potema's speech to the Elder Council is perhaps helpful to students of public speaking. She began with flattery and self-abasement. "My most august and wise friends, members of the Elder Council, I am but a provincial queen, and I can only assume to bring to issue what you yourselves must have already pondered." She continued on to praise the late emperor, who was a popular ruler in spite of his flaws. He was a true septim and a great warrior, destroying, with your counsel, the near-invincible armada of Pyondania. Little time was wasted before she came to her point. The Empress Magna unfortunately did nothing to temper my brother's lustful spirits. In point of fact, no whore in the slums of the city spread out on more beds than she. Had she attended to her duties in the imperial bedchamber more faithfully, we would have a true heir to the empire, not the half-wit milk-shop bastards who call themselves the emperor's children. The girl called Kintyra is popularly believed to be the daughter of Magna and the captain of the guard. It may be that she is the daughter of Magna and the boy who cleans the cistern. We can never know for certain, not as certainly as we can know the lineage of my son, Uriel, the last of the Septim dynasty. Despite Potema's eloquence, the Elder Council allowed Kintyra to assume the throne as the Empress Kintyra II. Potema and Uriel angrily returned to Skyrim and began assembling the rebellion. Details of the War of the Red Diamond are included in other histories. We need not recount the Empress Kintyra II's capture and eventual execution in High Rock in the year 3rd Era, 114, nor the ascension of Potema's son, Uriel III, 7 years later. Her surviving brothers, Severus and Magnus, fought the Emperor and his mother for years, tearing the Empire apart in a civil war. When Uriel II fought his uncle Severus in Hammerfell at the Battle of Ichidag in 3rd Era 127, Potema was fighting her other brother, Uriel's uncle Magnus, in Skyrim at the Battle of Falkenstar. She received word of her son's defeat and captured just as she was preparing to mount an attack on Magnus's weakest flank. The 61-year-old Wolf Queen flew into a rage and led the assault herself. It was a success, and Magnus and his army fled. In the midst of the victory celebration, Potema heard the news that her son, the Emperor, had been killed by an angry mob before he had even made it for trial in the Imperial City. He had been burned to death within his carriage. When Severus proclaimed Emperor, Potema's fury was terrible to behold. She summoned Daedra to fight for her, had her necromancers resurrect her fallen enemies as undead warriors, and mounted attack after attack on the forces of the Emperor Severus I. Her allies began leaving her as madness grew, and her only companions were the zombies and skeletons she had amassed over the years. The Kingdom of Solitude became a land of death. Stories of the ancient Wolf Queen being waited on by rotting skeleton chambermaids and holding war plans with vampiric generals terrified her subjects. Potema died after a month-long siege on her castle in the year 3rd Era 137, at the age of 70. While she lived, she had been the Wolf Queen of Solitude, daughter of the Emperor Pelagius II, wife of King Mantiarco, aunt of the Empress Kintyra II, mother of Emperor Uriel III, and sister of the Emperors Antiochus and Severus. 3 years after her death, Severus died, and his and Potema's brother Magnus took the throne. Her death has hardly diminished her notoriety. Though there is little direct evidence of this, some theologians maintain that her spirit was so strong she became a Daedra after her death, inspiring mortals to mad ambition and treason. It is also said that her madness so infused Castle Solitude that it infected the next king to rule there. Ironically, that was her 18-year-old nephew Pelagius, the son of Magnus. Whatever the truth of the legend, it is undeniable that when Pelagius left Solitude in 3rd Era 145 to assume the title of the Emperor Pelagius III, he quickly became known as Pelagius the Mad. It is even widely rumored that he murdered his father Magnus. The Wolf Queen must surely have had the last laugh.
Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Well, I don't believe there's anything left for us to sell. I think I need to pay Uthgerd some money. So Uthgerd is our mercenary. Sienna is our follower, although she's a modded follower, so I can have her and my mercenaries at the same time, which normally they can't coexist, according to the, coding of Skyrim. And of course we have our quest NPC, so we actually are a group of 4. So I need to talk to you about salary. Here's your payment for here's the money for your fighters. And I actually owe her nothing right now, so we'll check in tomorrow.
Good. Chat time's over.
Tomorrow in game. Tomorrow, real life is gonna be some Muso Monday, so some Dynasty Warriors 3, and hopefully we'll actually be able to play. Because last week was kind of a bust for Muso games. Big old bust. In fact, Uthgerd, can you carry my money?
Keep walking, soft guy.
Also, can you do you fear death? Can you be essential? Wait, no. I need the careful option. Okay. I need to have you carry my money because it weighs me down. There it is. Which means I actually am going to take her money, but she can keep her gold septum. Alright, you need to carry my septums, because they are really heavy. Like, individually they're not very heavy, but I have 1,200 of them. See, I could probably give her some more stuff. Take the tanning rack. Take, I have a lot of torches, actually. You can take 10 of them. Take the preservation coins and the copper Kagran axe. You can hold on to my explorer's armor. I need to give this to a fall. You know what? I don't want the gun. I just wanted it because it was a gun. You know who we're giving the gun to? Giving it to Uthgerd. You can have my blunderbussy. My pack is comfortably light, so we move way quicker now. So we're no longer... Alright, we need to now figure out our sword issues here. Alright, Hydra is going to be set to number 1. We're going to equip our elven arrows. Alright, let's check out Hydra. Man, this looks pretty good. Ooh, this is a good looking sword. Very nice. Hey, what you doing, kitty cat? Alright. We do need to replenish our water. Let's go in the inn. Remington. Oh, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, careful, buddy.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Come to a love of her reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite
All right.
in the mood.
If
Hey,
it's work you need,
be good.
how about shopping
Get out
up
of
some
those
wood for the
wires.
fires?
Get out of there. Ugh. Hey, we good. Alright, I want to refill my water. She's not refilling my water at this time. Oh no, what will I do?
Need anything else? Just let me know.
I suppose that this is a perfect time to go ahead and...
Sadia, wake up, dear.
Yes, Mum.
Hey, stop it. Get out of there. This is a perfect time. Stop it. This is a perfect time to stop. It's time to stop.
You want a drink?
No, I just want to wait.
Please, no more questions.
I just want to wait for her to start refilling water skins. Because I don't think I have the drinking fountains of Skyrim installed. And if I do, they're by Dragon's Reach. Hey, get out. You know what? You're going on the floor. You can come back up here when the stream's over. There you go. Get a move on there, kitty cat. Alright. Speaking of when the stream is over, unfortunately, that's going to be where we call it. 4.5 hours in. Hey. Be good. Leave it alone. Remy, can you hold on for a little bit? We're almost done. Now get out of there. Go on and get. That's going to be where we call it. me just make sure I had a real boy save. Yes, okay. Alright. Well. Skyrim, everybody. Let's go find somebody to raid. Thanks for stopping by, Momly. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gil, for the raid. Thank you, Commando Killer, for the subscription. And thank you, Full Metal, for the host earlier. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go raid Commando Killer. He's currently playing Night of the Dead. It's a zombie apocalypse kind of wave survival tower defense game, but it's like a survival game too. It's kind of fun. Let's go raid him. Alright. We're going to be back tomorrow for some Musa Monday. Tuesdays, more of this. Skyrim. Pluck the U. Wednesdays, Warriors Wednesday. So Dynasty Warriors 3 on Monday and Wednesday. Thursday and Friday will be some more Skyrim. Saturday and Sunday will be Saturday, Chivalry 2 and Ghost Recon Wildlands. Sunday will be some more Chivalry 2 and Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We'll see you all another time. We'll see you over at Commando Killer's channel. We'll see you all around. I'm gonna go eat some food. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye 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 bye.